Willie D Live.
What's up, family? Musical icon Chaka Khan went off. Went off on today's singers. Yeah, man, she came for them. She was like, hey, man, they doing everything but singing. Yeah, they using their body parts to perform, not their vocal cords. Woo-wee, man. I ain't got no problem with that, fam. Now, I know some of y'all saying, well, wait a minute, man. Wait a minute. They did that same thing back in her day, right? Yeah, that was some of that, but mostly it was talent. So let's check out people. Let's check out what people had to say about it. Chaka Khan shared her perspective on contemporary pop stars. In an interview with Jessie Ware on the Table Manners podcast, the R&B and funk icon said that newer pop artists focus too much on things that aren't their vocal capabilities. Khan, 73, noted that there's been a dramatic shift since she began her career. These women are doing any and every damn thing on stage and trying to sing too, she said. Furthermore, Khan said that artists who rely on choreography and their physical routines might be trying to make up for something else. The ones who are doing the most physicalities with their butts and stuff and their body parts are the ones that are usually compensating for something that they don't have, she said. Khan's thoughts came after a broader discussion with Ware 41, who referenced comments from Patti, LaBelle, and Stephanie Mills about maintaining the focus at live shows on vocals rather than production. The I Am Every Woman hitmaker agreed with their perspectives, approaching her career with a vocals first mentality. Have the voice? Absolutely. I came to sing, and I come to really do a good job, she said. In January, Khan and her team shared a statement to social media warning fans against fake AI-generated stories about Khan circulating on the internet. So that's it, fam. That's it. She said a whole lot. Chaka Khan has been revealing a lot about her relationships in the music industry. A whole lot. I'm talking about like, I think, man, when people get to be that age, when they get up in that age, where they like, man, I'm gonna go tell it on the mountain. Like, look, I ain't got that long to go, so whatever's on my mind, I'm just going to speak on it. I do think that some of this stuff should always remain private. But I think a lot of times people who got good reputations like Chaka Khan, I think as they get older, they just say things. They're not necessarily trying to hurt somebody. They're not trying to hurt anybody because, they got good reputations and always had good reputations, and they got long-lasting friendships with people. They've been in the game for decades. So I think some of them just be talking and they don't really consider how it sounds. They just talking. I talk to elderly people all the time. Let me put it, my elders all the time, people who are significantly older than me, right? And oftentimes they're just talking. They're not trying to hurt anybody. They're just having a conversation. Now, there are times when artists are really trying to throw somebody under the bus. Or they're just speaking what their truth is, what the truth is, not their truth. But I don't like when people say, I'm just speaking my truth. Oh, man, it's only one truth. You know what I'm saying? So, but they're speaking the truth sometimes. And, they do it because they just don't give a damn, right? But let's get back to the topic at hand. Do you believe that artists today, contemporary artists, are relying too much on body parts, booty, titties? Yeah, I should do a cable show, booty, titties. Yeah, are they relying too much on their body parts for performances? Are they relying too much on their body parts to sell tickets? Give me a thumbs up if you say yeah, if you agree. Thumbs down if you say, nah, man, it ain't no different than it was back in the past. I'll give you a few moments to think about it. Okay, time's up. Yeah, there are some similarities to the past. Let's not act naive or be hypocritical about this. There were, women in the past have, artists have always dressed a little provocative, right? Some more so than others. But the difference is the singing was always that. You had to know how to not sing, but say it with me, family, sang. You had to know how to sing back in the game. You wasn't getting a record contract if you could not sing. You was not getting a record contract if you could not sing. Maybe they put you somewhere off in the back, way off in the back of the group. If they got a group of 5 people or whatever, you all the way in the back, and all you doing is humming or something like that, and you in the group just because you put the group together, or the manager is your mama or daddy. But other than that, you're not getting in no singing group if you can't sing or sing. You're not getting in that group. Today is a lot different because they got these auto tunes and stuff and all these ways to change your voice, and people just kind of like get pushed out on the stage. And hell, oftentimes when you see these concerts and the song be playing, they don't even try to hide the lip syncing anymore. The song just playing, and the artist walking around talking about something else while the lyrics to the song is playing over the beat. And especially with hip hop, when you start talking about hip hop, oh man, it's horrible. That's why some of these dudes, when I watch them perform, I'm like, yeah, okay, we still got a chance. When I watch Kendrick and J. Cole, them dudes are serious. They are serious about it. Lupe Fiasco, another man, bringing it. He's been around a lot longer. But, I went to a Lupe show once, and I was like, whoa, because I hadn't seen him perform live. And I was like, whoa, And there are other people out there that we know that can get down live performances. We know they super dope already. But some of these guys, I like to go out and check out some of the newer guys to see if they can perform. I'm looking for a performance. I'm not looking to just be in the crowd and hear the music. I can hear the music in the car. I can hear the music at home. You see, I don't need to hear the same thing at the concert. I want to see, can you perform? Not just rapping the lyrics without lip syncing, but do you have MC skills? Do you know how to interact with the crowd? Talk about certain things that's going on and loop all of that into your act. Can you do that? Do you know how to perform? If you can't do that, I'm not coming back. Yeah, you can't. You got me that time, but I'm not coming back to check you out because, hey, man, there's a lot of things that you can be doing with that, 2-3 hours that you're at a concert. There's a lot of things that you can be doing with your time. And I'm just not going to be wasting mine like that. But Chaka Khan ain't said nothing wrong. She right on point. I know some people like, oh, she old, she need to sit down. Well, she's not just old, she's wise, and she's paid the dues, right? She's paid her dues, and she has opened up doors for the current singers that are out there. Those current singers who are out there doing their thing, Chaka Khan opened doors for them, her along with others, but she opened doors, right? Whether she did open those doors intentionally or inadvertently, she opened those doors. And so today's contemporary artists can learn a thing or two by listening to what she has to say. Now, some of them, no matter how hard they listen, it ain't going to matter because they really don't have the talent to measure up. But others who might have the talent to actually measure up, they should focus more on their lyrical ability, because the lyrics, the vocal abilities, because the vocals are going to take them to places that their body can't take them for a longer time, right? The body parts will start to, they're going to start to betray you first. Your body is going to betray you before your vocals do, right? So those vocals, man, if you can hold on to that, if you can pay attention to that, and people know you for singing, if they know that you can really sing, you'll have a longer career. But if all they know you for is shaking your butt and showing your titties off, then that's going to get old as you age. And, it's going to get older a lot sooner than your vocals will. But what say you, fam? Drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. No more talk.